Hi, this is Yolande from Happy Vegan Coach. Again, we're going to be doing sprout, which is the most perfect food in the world because the sprout, they are living food. Today, we're going to make the easiest sprout on earth, and it's called 5-pot mix sprout, 5-pot, which means there are 5 beans in there. There are 5 seeds. Not 5 beans, 5 seeds. And it's broccoli, radish, lentil, alfalfa, and mung beans, okay? So we're gonna be putting about 2 tablespoons. Then right now they are sleeping, okay? They are sleeping, we're gonna wake them up like we did for the sunflower. So I'm putting about 3 cups of water to wake them up, and then I'm going to use this lid, and you can find this bottle and the lid together on the internet, on Amazon, and you can even use the mason jars bottle, but use the one with the wide mouth, and they sell lids for the wide mouth bottle. So this is going to be a sleeping sprout, and they're going to be here for like 8 hours, and after 8 hours I am going to turn it over like that. I'm going to add the water, don't worry, they are still sleeping, and then I'm going to be turning it upside down, okay, after that 8 hours, and I'm going to rinse it 2 or 3 times a day. Okay, so that's it, and then the whole bottle is going to be filled up after like 5 days. It's going to be filled up with living food, and you can use this for your smoothies, for your salad, for anything. Okay, so I just show you how to make the most perfect food in the whole world, and it is so simple. You don't need soil, you don't need anything. All you need is a bottle and some holes in it, okay? And if you don't have the cover, you don't have the whole set here, you can use any bottles and use like a cloth and with a rubber band, all right? Now, remember our sprout, today is like 2 days later. You see how much? It was like 2 tablespoons, and it already multiplied itself about 10 times. And then the seeds, they were sleeping. I soaked them. This morning I threw the water away, and I keep it like that. Okay, now I'm going to rinse it again. Okay, so the first step was putting the seed there with water. 8 hours later, I threw away the water. And then, oh, that was yesterday we put it, and it's already 10 times bigger. So now we have to rinse it, and then we leave it there for a few seconds so it can take a bath. And while it's taking the bath, it's also absorbs some water, okay? And then, because you see, it's dirty. If you don't give them a bath, bad bacteria will multiply. So it's important to let it soak a little bit, and then we are throwing the seed there. Okay? We can't, after we drain it, we can't leave it like that, because if you leave it like that, it's going to collect water here and create mold. You don't want mold. You want it to be completely dry. So I am going to take the water out and put it here. Sorry for the mess. And then put it back like that. Okay? So now whatever the water is left, it's going to be draining to the holes, And then by tomorrow, this will be almost filled up with the seeds. They're gonna grow, they're gonna pop up, because over here we have like 5 seeds. Okay, we have radish, we have broccoli, mung beans, lentil, and alfalfa. So they're gonna grow, and then this is actually a very good food for survival, because this bag, when you buy it like that, it's in an aluminum foil, and you can leave it in the freezer, and you know, whenever there's emergency, you can use it. Excuse me. You can use it. So the thing is, you need to have seeds in your house because they are good food. Let's say there's no food on the supermarket and your family must survive. If you have a family of 5, you have food here to survive for more than a month. Okay? So we're gonna wait tomorrow to see the results, or the sprouting are gonna get bigger, and you can, when they are finished, you can use them in smoothie, in salad. They are the super protein, perfect protein, okay? As you can see, the next step, this is, I think, the 3rd step. I soak it overnight and or for 8 hours, and throw away the water, and then let it develop, and then another day, today's another day of the development, and it's about 2 or 3 tablespoons that I put there, and you get all of this. It's waking up and it's developing, and it's going to be filled up the whole thing. It's going to fill up the whole thing, and you can also grow this anywhere in the house, in the bedroom, in the kitchen, in the living room. And then all I'm going to do now is give it a quick rinse. That's not a good move. So I'm going to give it a quick rinse. And then I'm just going to shake it to rinse it off really well. And then I'm going to throw the water back. And then I can use that water for my plants. Okay? And then I'm going to leave it. I'm going to throw this water away, and then I am going to leave it in that position so it can finish draining, and then leave it like that until 10 hours later. I'm going to rinse it again, because you don't want to let it dry too much. Where the place I live now is kind of moist and humid, it's not going to get dry. But if you live in an area where it's dry, you need to rinse, and hot, you can rinse every 8 hours. Okay? So that's it for today. As you can see, the 5 parts sprouts, we have 5 sprouts here. I put like 2.5 tablespoons, and I have all that food that can feed a family of 5 if you have an emergency for like a few days, okay? Now, there's lentil, mung beans, alfalfa, radish, and broccoli. So it was pressing the grill, the cover here, because it wants to expand and grow. So if I would have a cover here without holes, the sprout will break the glass. That's how strong they are and powerful. So this one, I'm going to, since I put too much sprout, I didn't really measure it the day I was putting it, but I figured it's 2.5 or 3 tablespoons. You see how much food you have here? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put water, because they need to drink, they get thirsty. And shake it, shake it. And you can leave it sometimes for 10 seconds. so it can absorb some water and drink some water. They are not going to drown, but if you leave it for like 10 minutes, it's like human. They may drown. So we leave it a little bit, and then we're putting the water on the other one. And then we are going to rinse this one also in the same water. Rinse and let it drink, absorb some water. As you can see here, you can see all the sprouts. They are making tails. The tails are like, see the tails? They are growing. They are ready to be eaten. So I'm going to keep it one more day tomorrow so it can get some chlorophyll, because they are still kind of brownish. They need to be a little more green. I had these seeds for a long time. They probably are too old, but I'm getting some green there. By tomorrow, there should be more green color in there. Okay, so now I'm ready to put them to sleep. They just got a bath. They just get hydration, and I'm just leaving it like that. And we'll see each other. Okay, now our sprout is ready. Look at that. This is our living food, and there are 5 different sprouts here. So I put 3 tablespoons here, and I got so much I had to split it in 2. So this is the jar you need to make this sprout. You don't even need soil. You can grow it on a jar. That's how easy it is. And over here we have sprouted lentil, broccoli, alfalfa, mung beans, and you can radish. So you have a complete food also right there. So instead of using the powder, the protein powders that can be really dangerous, that can pollute your body, use this. You buy the bag, yeah, and if you look at the beginning of the video, you will see how easy it is. In about 7 days, you get this from 3 tablespoons of seeds. Okay? Ciao.